I am live. Yo, what's up, Zombo? What's up, Maya fan? How's it going? Pretty good. It was my day off today, so I did some shopping. Some last-minute Christmas shopping. What time zone am I in? I think Pacific time, yeah. Whatever being in the West is. Yo, what is up, Max? My fellow cherry boy. On the Bowser fight in Chapter 8, nice. You're getting close to the end. Bowser's like one of the big baddies. You're learning Olimar and Smash. I remember in the very beginning of the game, a lot of people thought Olimar was too good. But he's definitely fallen really far in people's opinions. Yeah, I think Bowser's probably pretty hard in T2ID. He is one of the last bosses. Yeah, lucky. Yeah, in Thousand Year Door, Bowser also has like a... not necessarily a secret boss fight, but during Chapter 3, he shows up during the Glitz Pit. And you can actually fight him, but you have to do it right after you do another fight. Like it's a surprise attack on you, which is pretty cool. Yeah, nice, Max. Yeah, there's some times where like I'm so weak or something if I didn't heal before the previous fight. Or if I took a lot of damage, like during the previous fight, I end up losing to Bowser. But that was when I was a kid. Probably now I would never lose to Bowser. Yo, what's up, Kurumi? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. What's up, my Luigi Jam? Yo, it's been decided that our stream, like, family name or whatever, is going to be the Cherry Boys. So it's not what's up weird people, it's what's up my Cherry Boys. Cherry Boys sus. No, Cherry Boys is not sus. Being a Cherry Boy means you're pure. It's the like opposite of being sus. Yeah, when you get to the end game, it definitely becomes harder. You gotta use your brain. Decided to go to church on Sunday and play Mario on Monday. Oh shoot! Finally get to play Mario, huh? What's up, DDX? I think Villager is like really bad in pretty much all Smash games that he's in. But he's also like really campy, so like Villager probably thrives on annoying your opponent. And when your opponent is annoyed and thinking like irrationally, I guess, like it's easy. It becomes easier to beat them. Yeah, true. Karumi's definitely not pure. But he could still be a Cherry Boy. There's a couple of Cherry Boys that are not completely pure, I guess. You know, like ever since the Switch came out, I've become a digital game buyer. Like I don't have any physical copies anymore. And I think that's kind of just like a side effect of me speedrunning games. Like, for pretty much every speedrun on a modern console, getting a downloaded version of the game usually means it runs faster in terms of loading times for speedrunning. But other than that, I don't know how different they are. So, but it does suck that I don't have like the boxes. I don't care about the carts themselves, because like the Switch carts are just kind of they're like tiny little tabs, right? But like having the boxes would be cool. I might one day just like buy a bunch of boxes and like buy a bunch of cases for the games I like. Yo, what's up, Bloody? 110 tonight? I think so. I think so. All your Wii U games besides Mario Bros. Were physical. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think physical cases just, like a lot of them, first off, aren't as cool as before. Like, I think, like, have you ever seen, like the Japanese GameCube cases? Like, they're small and they have, like, different art as the English games. Like, those are super cool. So, like, I would always get a Japanese GameCube case if I were to get a GameCube game. And then, like, Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color boxes are awesome. And especially, like, Super Nintendo boxes are awesome. But, like, now everything's kind of plain. Like, they're just like regular cases. Like, even the Super Mario RPG one is just a white background. They took away the old art style that the US version had. It's similar to similar to the original Japanese version for the Super Nintendo, but it's even more plain. Yeah, especially for old games, I really want to collect at least just the boxes. I'm not too interested. I'm not too interested in collecting the actual games. Because if you were a smart person, you would know that you can play pretty much any console. Any like retro console, and even consoles probably from like the last 5 years or earlier, like really easy and for free. But don't tell Nintendo I told you that. I think level 24 is pretty good. Like, when I play 1000 Year Door, at the end I usually have like 40 plus HP, 40 plus FP, and like high 20 to 30 beat. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the thing too, like, the eShops close, right? Like, does that mean any of your digital games, like, do they ever, like, stop working? Because, like, with the Nintendo Switch, like, at least with the online subscription, you always have to... they only work for, like, a week. And then you have to reconnect to the internet, and the Switch checks to see if you actually have a subscription still. Yeah, I know Mario fan, but like, if the eShop is closed, does that mean you still have the game downloaded onto your system? Oh, it's because the download is to the internal storage. Nice. Yo, what's up, micro animation? If it weren't for the internet, I wouldn't mind it as it stopped me playing from any game. As a portable game user, I have no interest in buying games, though. Yeah, like, I think the optimal portable console, like the best console ever, was probably the PSP. Like, the PSP was almost a computer, like a mini computer. Like, 'cause it was more than just a game console, because it could play movies and stuff too. Like, I remember, like, I would take a PSP on the plane, and I would be watching a movie on the plane. And then I would have, like, 1,000 games, thanks to custom firmware. Yeah, the Steam Deck exists, but they're so big and bulky. Like, I don't even like how big the Switch is. Like, if I were to play the Switch, I would get a Switch Lite. But I think the best, like, I think the PSP was a great size for portable. Like, I think that was the absolute biggest you can go. Yeah, I think personally, like, the original Bowser's Inside Story has more charm than the remake. But I think the same for most remakes. Like, I think a lot of remakes fail to capture, like, the magic feeling of the original games. But there are some that I think are, like, way better. Even if they can't necessarily take the place in, like, my heart of the original game, like, I think they are so much improved over the other game that I think they're worth, like, rating just as highly, if not higher. Alright. Time for the run. Run number 1, start. Yeah, I mean, Superstar Saga's remake definitely, like, Mario-fied the original game. Like, they took out Geno and just replaced him. They changed the designs of a couple of enemies to make them basic Koopas. And stuff like that. But, like, it's still surprising to see, like, a modern Mario RPG, like, at least still have any sort of uniqueness in, like, designs and stuff. Like, even the new Paper Mario games, like, you had partner characters again, but they were still vanilla. Like, you just had a vanilla Toad and a vanilla Bob-omb partner. Like, you couldn't even give them a hat. So it's really cool to see that Super Mario RPG and now Thousand Year Door are back, and they still have all the unique stuff, like, with them. Yo. I've actually, fun fact, I was saying this earlier, fun fact is, like, I've only played Minecraft once in my life, and that was before it was, like, fully released. Like, and I just like hanging out in Minecraft. Like, I had to build, like, a little hole, and then I would just, like, walk around and, like, building stuff. Like, I would just go cut trees and, like, mine. But, I really didn't like survival mode. Like, I wanted to play survival mode because I felt like it was fun pretending to be a Minecraft guy and just, like, hanging around and building houses. But then, like, I would die and then be like, oh, this sucks now. And I wasn't a fan of, like, the building mode because that felt like cheating. It felt like it was no longer a game. YouTube's been fairly laggy. I'm not sure. Like, on my end, the stream seems fine. And, like, worst case scenario, too, I'm also on Twitch. So you can check out the Twitch stream if your YouTube stream isn't doing it for you tonight. Yeah, YouTube streams been getting bad for the past week. Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea how. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really know how to fix it. Like, I don't think I've ever had a complaint on, like, my Twitch end of the stream about, like, a laggy stream or anything. Oh, is it not my fault? It's just YouTube in general has been being poop. Yeah, I will say my stream is definitely more optimized for Twitch streaming itself. Like, in terms of, like, bitrate and stuff. Like, I know YouTube tells me to change my bitrate, but it's like way higher than what Twitch wants me to use. Oh yeah, but I saw the message, Paper Mario doesn't exist after Super Paper Mario. That's not true. Paper Mario doesn't exist after Sticker Star. Because Sticker Star was still, like, it was different, and whether or not you liked it, there was at least something that worth talking about with Sticker Star. Unlike with Color Splash, where I think Color Splash is like a whole bunch of nothing. No, Sticker Star was good. It was good. I don't actually remember how good it was, but it wasn't awful. Did not deserve the hate. Color Splash deserves the hate. Yeah, I liked Sticker Star as a kid as well. I haven't played it since then. Like, probably in, like, the last time I played it was probably maybe 2 or 3 years after release. But, I had fun. Like, I didn't think it was bad at all. And, as with Color Splash, I, like, couldn't play it. Yeah, first attempt right now, Logan. Yeah, I remember being on YouTube, and I remember being on YouTube in like early 2010s and even before 2010, and I didn't even know what like 144, 240, 360p were. Like, there weren't even quality options back then. You just got what you got. Like, I remember seeing Chocolate Rain. Like, that was hype. I think I saw Chocolate Rain the year it came out, so probably like 2007. And then, like, after Chocolate Rain, like, Tay Day also made, like, I think it was was it a Pepsi commercial or a Coke commercial? But he made a Cherry Chocolate Rain soda commercial, which was also a banger. Yeah, true. Honestly, I could play. Like, if I never bought a new game for the rest of my life, and I had to live off of 1,000 Year Door, Mario RPG, Superstar Saga, and like maybe Earthbound and Chrono Trigger, like, I could probably live off of those 5 games for the rest of my life. Like, it'd probably get boring at some point, but like I could handle it, I think. Nice too. Yeah, I know the DS screen was 240p, and I think the bottom screen for the Nintendo 3DS was also 240p. Was the top screen also low quality? It wasn't like at least a little bit bigger? Yo. Yeah, give me, forget about progressive. Make all YouTube videos interlaced. That would be crazy. I know a lot of speedrunners back in the day that, like, when you're speedrunning, especially, like, you're starting out or whatever, you don't really care about video quality. And especially back in the day, it was more about, like, just playing the game rather than, like, trying to make yourself have a really good stream. Like, I remember watching old VODs of some of my friends, and the first thing I noticed is that they have interlaced video. Yo, what's up, Diego? TY for the GL. Oh yeah, interlaced video, it's like a... I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's like, it's similar to, like, when we're talking about resolutions, it's similar to, like, the same video type as, like interlaced would be 720i, and then de-interlaced / progressive would be 720p. And I think like interlaced means like, instead of having all the lines on screen at the same time, like it alternates like half of the lines up and down to emulate like a full screen or something, who knows. Yo, Finkrat. Yeah, this guy's pretty quotable. Although in Spanish, I technically think he does not have any made-up words like Finkrat or like I have fury or whatever. Like, I don't think they translated it well to Spanish, or those words translated well to Spanish. So he's just like he has regular dialogue. Yo, I was right. I did remember. Yeah, I haven't had to use like a de-interlacing program in a long time. Ever since I switched to like HD consoles that just output progressive instantly. Like back in the day, playing on GameCube with like S video, with like the GV USB 2 capture card, or like Super Nintendo with the same setup, like you would have to use Amarek TV to like de-interlace it for you. But later on, Amarek actually kind of like if you were using it for de-interlacing, it became irrelevant because OBS could start de-interlacing for you as well. Yeah, I would rather choose a smaller progressive than a larger interlaced video as well. I knew a kid obsessed in school with Fawful. I currently know a lot of adults on the internet that are obsessed with Fawful. Yeah, he has like a cult following. And I would say it'd be weird for him to have such a big following after just this single game. Like being like a side enemy, not even like the main villain. But I think Bowser's Inside Story helped him become really popular. He was more a part of the story. Yeah, I do think the Shadow Thief is way cooler, Popple. Still waiting for Popple and Rookie Partners in Crime spin-off. Yo, used to randomly scream, "I have Fury." I think I usually, until high school probably, I was the only gamer I knew. Like in like elementary school, I rarely knew people that played video games other than like Pokemon. Like I was playing RPGs. Like I was playing RPGs and like JRPGs ever since I started playing games. So I could be like, "Yo, have you played Suikoden?" And they'd be like, "I don't know what Suikoden is. You want to trade Dark Magician for Blue Eyes White Dragon?" Like that was the type of nerds I was around. Yo, social outcast unite. Well, I don't think I technically was a social outcast. Like I was a gamer in private until high school. Then like where my friends like we were good enough friends who were like yeah he just plays games. Cause I also happened to like be on the swim team and shit. But like I wasn't like a full otaku. But I also was not even close to being a full normie. The GBA is cool. I do love 2D games. But I think being like a gamer nerd started to become popular when I was in high school. Like everyone started like downloading Pokemon on their phones, like emulators on their phones, and like the whole school was playing Pokemon at one point in time. Yo! Alright, this run's hot right now. Lucky hit and a mushroom. Never understood the closeted gamer. Yeah, like I say closeted gamer, but that's not really true. I just knew that like people weren't on my gaming expertise level. Like the dudes around me were like they were playing Pokemon and they were having trouble like beating Brock or something. Well, meanwhile I was at the Elite Four already. True, RNG is currently in my favor. Yeah, hopefully it stays that way. Otherwise I'm gonna rage! Yeah, I gotta pray to RNJ for good RNG. I unfortunately didn't have the PS Vita. Like, after the PlayStation, Monster Hunter dropped off of the PlayStation consoles, or after the PSP, Monster Hunter dropped off of the PlayStation consoles and went to Nintendo. So I became a full-on Nintendo nerd. I haven't had a console other than Nintendo ever since the PSP, actually, yeah. Raging at Antasma? I don't remember how bad Antasma was for me. I think Bowser's, I think Dreamy Bowser was definitely the hardest boss in the game, though. Can I give you tips for Grotus and Bowser? Oh, wow, a triple one. I thought we were gonna get good power. Yeah, I guess, are you utilizing items? Like, don't be afraid to use them. But, like, Grotus, like, honestly, don't even care about... Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, bad run. Alright, this run is now bad. Unfortunate. I hate to have, like, dumb mistakes in the run. I'm currently raging. Did I say, what's up, Star? Thank you for the good luck if I did not. But yeah, don't be afraid to use items, and for Grotus, like, the fight specifically, honestly, don't focus on the... Don't focus on, what do you call it, his little minions. Until you can one-shot them all at the same time. Like, I'd suggest using your partner to kill them all at the same time, and then use Mario to do really big damage to Grotus all at once. Because he respawns them every turn. Yeah, currently I have Fury after that mistake. We're still saving time though, so the me going the wrong way mistake is more of just like a meme. The game ended up bailing me out with having the with having the lucky hit earlier. Yeah, I also did last minute Christmas shopping today, Meemok. What's up? Welcome back, my fellow cherry boy. Yeah, Flurry's a good option if you have any items, like a Thunder Rage or an Ice Storm. That's also a good option. If you don't have... Actually, I think Flurry comes with Gale Force no matter what. So you don't even have to have her upgraded. And I don't know specifically what badges you have on, but Mario does really well with Power Lift and Power Bounce. Like, that combination is like a boss killer. You can do like 30 to 40 damage a hit. And Power Lift is also really important for your defense as well. It helps you survive a lot. Like, just don't be afraid to use resources. Where's Power Lift? Power Lift is one of your special moves. Like, you use the star moves for your star power. Bro, my current favorite streamer, like, that I'm watching a video of, like, the recommended video was that came up next was my current least favorite streamer. Unlucky. It's somebody reacting to somebody's reaction of a video. Come on. They tricked me. Mario did not want to jump up, so I got the late entry. Yeah, if you enter a room with one bro while having both of them at the same time, you lose a bit of time while the other bro has to make it up off screen. Ah! I missed him. Oh, that's gonna be a reset. Feels bad. When you jump on the air, you just jump right to the ground instead of on his head. Rippy, rippy, rippy. Yo, Cool Math Games was awesome. Like, the game I played on there was Block Wars. Like, it was like a puzzle game where you had a 1x2 block and you had to fit it into a 1x1 hole. I made the RNG gods pissed. True. Well, actually, after the lucky hit, I didn't actually have good RNG after that. Like, they're just like, they're teasing me. They're like, I'm like a dog and they have like the fishing pole with like a bone in front of me that I have to chase. Papa's Pizzeria? I don't remember what that one is. Oh, yeah. I did not see that meme, Hawk. The Spanish version is only actually useful for any percent and glitchless. The Spanish, which is part of the European, and then the American version, they're both pretty much the same besides the text speed or the text you use. So the Spanish has the fastest text, but the reason these versions are faster, like majority of the time saved, comes from the mush badge. The mush badge is actually nerfed in the Japanese version. It's about half as strong, so like at the end of this run where I'm doing 11 damage per hit, if I were to do the same route with the Japanese mush badge, I would only be doing like 6 damage. And not to mention, it costs more. The mush badge costs more as well in Japanese to balance it too. Japanese is useful on the all bosses version though, since it does have different glitches. Arguably more broken glitches with barrel clipping. which allows you to clip through walls and walk through walls. But like even though the glitches are more broken, the mush badge is so broken in these versions that like it'd be faster for any percent. Yo, what's up, Springlock Society? Since like your name reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's, and funny enough, I haven't watched the movie yet or played any of the games. Like, all of my Five Nights at Freddy's knowledge comes from game theory videos. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Had a quick reset, but now I'm on the second run of the night. Yeah, the Japanese version is more buggy, like in terms of added glitches and things. Like, the reason all bosses use the Japanese version is because barrel clipping, it opens up, like, it gives you the ability to go pretty much anywhere you want at any time. Whereas the English versions are pretty linear, other than, like, the hat teleports. But, like, you can go from, like, point A to C to D to B over and over again in the Japanese version. Where English, you can kind of only go A, B, C. How much damage can the mush badge do? If you have 30 damage from the mush badge, which is 99 regular mushrooms and about 50 super mushrooms, you can already one-shot every single boss in the entire game. Like in the glitchless route, we do that. Like you get I think there are a few bosses in the glitchless route where you don't one-shot them because you're so early in the run you don't have a high enough mushroom count. But starting in Bowser's Castle, you will one-shot every boss. And they have the highest HP values in the entire game. So Partners in Time was your game back in the day. I liked Partners in Time when I played it. I unfortunately didn't get to play it when I was a kid. I didn't play it on release. So maybe my opinion would have changed on it if I played it earlier, but I still think it's pretty good. Yeah, one-shotting in this game, it's not like a crazy feat, but I think in later games, being able to one-shot bosses kind of becomes rare. Like, you have to have a whole lot of setup in order to do it. Like, especially with Partners in Time, there's no way you're ever gonna one-shot any of those bosses, just with how much HP they have. The only way you can possibly one-shot them is if you use, like, an infinite attack, like Copy Flowers, and then do, like, 300 or 400 hits on them. And I do think the highest amount of hits that anyone's ever gotten, I don't even think it reaches 100. Yeah, that is a top tier Sonic song. It will never get old. What is it? City Escape? Actually, I think it's Escape from the City. City Escape is the name of the stage. Oh no. I played a used version and beat Princess Shroob. It took around 2 hours. Dang. Yeah, when I was doing my recent playthrough for my video of Partners in Time, like Princess Shroob, like I was doing so little damage to her, and I was like getting two-shot by her as well. But I didn't even speedrun the game, I just played a normal playthrough. City Escape is also a top tier level, nice. You know, Sonic Adventure 2, specifically Adventure 2 Battle, Like, I really love that game, but like looking at it objectively, it's like a terrible game, I think. But it's like my terrible game, you know? Like, it straight up doesn't work a lot of the times. Like, that'd probably be a fun game to speedrun, actually. The Knuckles and Sonic mini-boss themes. I don't think I remember those. Like, one of my favorite Sonic songs that I remember right now is, I think it was Sonic and the Seven Rings. It was like at the Desert Palace stage, and the song is like, "Who's gonna rock the place? Something something rock the place!" Like, rock the place or whatever was awesome. Like, I played that game once and I never forgot it. Nice too. Yeah, and apparently that game was awful too. Like, people say it was awful, but I remember liking it. I should speedrun that game. Like, Sonic games don't get enough love. And rightfully so, because they're usually bad games, but, but like, they're still, like, really fun. Yeah, I think that was a weird Wii game, because it used the Wii remote, but it used it like a controller, like you would turn it sideways. The same way that Super Paper Mario used the Wii remote. Yo, Pumpkin Hill did go hard as well. Voice correct. Yeah, like, everyone, like, memes on Sonic 06, but that might be one of the greatest feats of, like, game development ever. Like, how can you make a game so bad, but also so amazing at the same time? I will not give it up for Sonic Boom, though. Sonic Boom was not fun. Even though it was, like, broken as well. Yeah, I think another reason people hated Sonic Boom too was because the design changes. Like, Knuckles randomly became buff, and then Sonic had blue arms. People raged over the blue arms. Also, I don't even know what happened to Shadow in that game. I've never seen any, like, artwork or mention of Shadow from Sonic Boom, so he might not even be in that game. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to be important to the story or anything, but I was just wondering how his design changed, if at all. Like, Sonic already had black arms, I think. Like, I don't think he had white arms like Sonic. So I don't know how much people could rage over a design change if it's so small. Oh yeah, that's what people were raging about. They took away Shadow's guns. Oh, and Shadow doesn't cuss anymore. Is this even still Shadow the Hedgehog? Like, Shadow, like, was born. He came out of the womb cussing. Oh my gosh. My background video has stopped, and I can't find time to get a new one. It'll probably have to come when I learn the high jump and spin jump. Shadow doesn't have the much-needed character development. Does he not? Like, he becomes a good guy. Or like an anti-hero. Which is pretty much a good, like, pretty much a good guy. Let's not kid ourselves. Well, Shadow's not the ultimate life form. Like, the ultimate life form is like a lizard. A lizard with like a laser stuck up its butt. Is Kurumi an anti-hero? I have not watched Date Alive. Like, Kurumi's from Date Alive, right? I mean, it's true. Like, that is the ultimate life form. That's what I strive to achieve whenever I go to the gym. Yo, lucky hit. Alright, next one's for you, Luigi. Rip. Yo, Mario taking your little bro's lucky hits. What the heck? Share with the family. Reset. Reset because I pressed A a frame too early and missed the coin. Randomly, the coin blocks are hard to time instead of just being a free 10 coins. Feels bad. Unlucky. Yo, what's up, Big Pat? Alright, run number 3, start. But yeah, I think I forgot to shill this stream. Remember to like the stream, guys. Helps me in the algorithm. Subscribe, comment, follow. You know the drill. My goal is to shill at least once a stream. Yeah, nice, Max. Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the tougher boss fights Just because you have to do 2 of them one after the other, you don't have a rest. Like, sometimes you get lucky and you actually level up between Grotus and Bowser. But sometimes you'll end up starting the Bowser fight while you're at like 10 HP and like with 0 FP. Chill harder. The algorithm says you need to chill harder. True. Yeah, if this stream gets 1,000 likes, I will roll around at the speed of sound. That's my promise to you guys. Oh shit. Shadow Queen eats Cherry Boys for breakfast. You better watch out, Max. Wait, Data Live has 4 seasons and it's still not done? Now what the heck? Yo, what's up, Stavros? Have fun lurking. Yeah, I will kill it. Don't clip that out of context. What is Sonic's shoes made of? I don't think I've ever seen Sonic's feet. His shoes might be his feet. Like, they just might look like shoes. Yeah, this right here will be the world record. I'm calling it now. Yo, soap. Je ne sais quoi. Remember, everybody, use soap. It's not enough to shower with just water. You have to use soap, otherwise you won't smell good. And you probably won't be that clean either. Yeah, welcome back, Mario fan. No, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. I want them to live. I think technically Cackletta dies in this game. Like, she's like, she, like, evaporates, like, into the distance. Like, I don't think there's any way she doesn't die. Yeah, heading to bed. Alright, have a good night, Krumi. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, there's no game overs in this game. It's live or die. You die in the game, you die in real life. Sonic's shoes are soap shoes? What is a soap shoe? Like, apparently that's what that's why it's advertised in the GameCube game. Yeah, I guess I'm not caught up in my Sonic lore. Playing like three of like the worst rated Sonic games isn't enough. Oh, the soap shoes were the special shoes made to grind on rails. Yo. Does the soap shoe imply that they're slippery? That's why they can slide all over the rails? If that's true, how is Sonic not, like, slipping and falling everywhere he goes? Like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, when the ground is any type of slippery, like, when it's raining, my movement speed drops by, like, 50%. Like, I move so slowly because I don't want to fall. I pick up my feet really carefully and go, like left, right, like... Like, I'll be late to everything on a rainy day. How much do I have to pay Murmillo to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles on a stream? Well, I think... I was gonna say a low number, because it seems like not much of a commitment to play a Sonic game. But then I remembered, like, I already forced somebody, or I already told somebody that my price for playing Bowser's Inside Story was 90 bucks. So I would feel bad, like, giving someone else, like, a easy, like, an easier price point. So I guess 90 bucks to play Sonic. I could also just play it for free, like, whenever I finish getting world record. Yeah, no 90 bucks rip. It's okay, I don't either. I don't have 90 bucks either, feels bad. Yo, $1 gazillion? I could... First off, gazillion's not a real number. Right? Like, I'm 99% sure it's not a real number. But, like, I don't want to get clowned on for, for being like, yeah, I'll do it for a gazillion. This reminds me of, like, one time in high school. Like, this one nerdy kid. Like he got made fun of a lot. Like, just for being a nerd, I guess. But we were in, like, a mechanics class or whatever. And then, like, the teacher was talking about, like, watts and stuff. And then he's like, well, what about a gigawatt? Like, from Back to the Future. He's like, what about a gigawatt? And everyone started laughing at him. He's like, that's not real. Yeah, 200 stream special is Sonic 3. Yeah, okay. I'll guarantee that now. On stream number 200, which would be next year, we'll hit up Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, nice too. Yeah, dude did get cooked. That kid also got into a fist fight in the same class. Like, there was a little, First off, I don't know how this kid, like, this kid had, like, some sort of street cred. And by street cred, I mean, like, class shitter cred. Like, his nickname was Mini-Me because he was, like, tiny. He was small and skinny. And his nickname was Mini-Me. But I guess anytime you have a nickname, that automatically makes you cool. And Mini-Me fought Gigawatt Kid. And not gonna lie, he whooped his ass. Like, I don't remember what they were fighting over either. Yeah, I did say Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I'm pretty sure having a nickname doesn't automatically make someone cool. Maybe. Maybe in high school. I feel like when you're younger, having a nickname makes you godly. But he wasn't like a little person. Like, he was just called Mini-Me. Like, the other kids called him Mini-Me because he was smaller. But like he was like kind of a thuggy kid. And like he would mouth off to the teachers, so he was a beast. Yeah, and then I think he asked Gigawatt Kid for to use his hall pass. Like, the way our school worked is we had a booklet that had like a certain number of hall passes on it. And then whenever you needed more hall passes, you would have to get a new booklet. But it was the student handbook, not like a booklet. Like, our student handbook served as like our hall pass too. I guess they wanted us to read the rules or something. But he borrowed his student handbook one day and just never came back to class. And then like Gigawatt Kid confronted him, and then they just got into it. And like the best thing was that our mechanics teacher was like an older guy. And, like, I guess he didn't have good hearing or whatever. Like, he was turned around, and he didn't hear them fighting. They were fighting for, like, 2 minutes. Like, just throwing blows. Yeah, Gigawatt got fleeced. True. But yeah, Gigawatt made it out. You know, it was a respectable fight. Like, I don't know how many. I don't think Gigawatt landed any meaningful hits, but he didn't get knocked out. You know, he didn't cry. He didn't like he didn't get clowned on for sure. Like, he came out with a bloody nose though, which I do think bloody noses are kind of embarrassing. But like Mini-Me never took him down. But the teacher came in and broke it up, and then Mini-Me actually, he ran out of class. Like, he walked out of class. That was kind of bitch made. Like, he didn't even wait for security to come take him. He just ran away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had heart. Gigawatt had heart for sure. Had honor. Yeah, I mean, like, in Mini-Me's case, like, you know, I don't even know if Mini-Me was running away. Because, like, if security came, like, I think in our school there was, like, a zero tolerance policy. You know, that like, bullshit that makes it so, like, the aggressor and the victim, like, both the victim will get punished as well. So I don't know. I think Gigawatt definitely got in trouble. Like, after he got robbed and then, like, got beat up, like, the principal probably suspended him or something. but like Mini-Me, like, he was gonna get in trouble anyways. That kid was just like a troublemaker anyways. But that's fine. I'm usually pro troublemaker in schools. Just like, don't be like getting other kids in trouble, you know? Imagine you got clowned on in school, and then you watch like some random YouTube video, and they're talking about how you get clowned on in school. I mean, Gigawatt got robbed in the sense of, like, his student handbook was taken and not given back. But, like, he didn't get like mugged or anything, or like his money stolen. He just lost his student handbook. Yo, Tolstar's a troublemaker. True. Yeah, you know, maybe Gigawatt's gonna come back for seconds. I would believe Gigawatt could come and kick my ass, probably. Like, I think he was like a kid where, like, he probably had like a black belt in like karate or some shit. But like, it's one of those kids that have a black belt when they're like 10 years old. You know, like, somehow they have a black belt, but they couldn't even fight like a normal human being because they're so small. They're just a kid. But like, he could probably come kick my ass now. I'm definitely not like a fighter. Polestar looks like he says, actually, unironically, yeah. Polestar is one of the first Karens in video games. He doesn't want to let you pass without the proper paperwork. Yeah, what's up, Blue Bloom? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, you'd have to hunt you down like the One Piece when you go off the grid, true. Yeah, like, Tolstar asks you for the correct paperwork, and then once you do give it to him, like, he wants an apology from you for being so rude to him. Sheesh. Bad lineup. Yeah, thank you for the good luck, Mario fan. almost a 3. But we did get a mushroom.
Let's go.
Oh my god, that reminds me. One time I got pranked at school. It was so funny. Like, looking back on it, it was so funny. Like, for some reason, there was a lot of, like really, like, I'm gonna air quote, you can't see me, but I'm air quoting bad kids at my school. Like, they were like troublemakers outside of school. They didn't do anything inside of school. But a lot of them, like, were randomly, like, really liked video games. And like they really like anime too. Like, I would talk to those kids and like we'd hang out and like I would talk to them about like anime, and then like during class or whatever. And then after class, like I go to my next class and I'd see them jump the fence right outside. And one time like this one kid, he was like a super senior, I think, at that point. I think he was 20 years old and I was like 15. And we were in the same class together. And he was like, oh, dude, like, the new Pokemon, like, we were talking about the new Pokemon game or whatever, and then I was like, oh, yeah, like, I don't think I'm gonna play it, I'm still playing Black and White 2 or whatever, like, I had White 2, and he's like, oh, I didn't get to play, and I was like, oh, really, I'll let you borrow my White 2 cartridge, and then he borrowed it, and I was like, yeah, give it back to me, like, next week or something, and then the next day, like, he got kicked out of school, like, so I never got my cart back, and I really liked Black and White 2. Feels bad. Dang, no lucky hits. Mushroom though. You're gonna have to make it up to me. Whole star Luigi. Ah, double 2 into double 1. Really bad rule, like, wheels. When I get the payment for Bowser's Inside Story, I can buy a new cart. True. Dude, maybe speedrunning Bowser's Inside Story is the optimal play then. Because I can play, when I'm not streaming, I can finally play a good game. Pokemon. Alright, Luigi. Hook me up with a lucky hit. To save me from all my failures. I actually have a friend who used to speedrun Pokemon Black and White 2. At least I think it was Black and White 2. It might have been Black and White 1. But yeah, the speedrun is pretty funny because, like, he ran it at a GDQ, and we learned that during that GDQ, that you use RNG manipulation for the speedrun first off. And we talked about it before, but DS RNG manipulation requires you to go into the DS settings and change your time and date. And press start game on like a certain frame or whatever. And we found out during that AGDQ that the RNG manipulation is inconsistent. Like, it can stop working at points, like after a while. Like, that's just how the DS system works. So he was scrambling like the entire GDQ, having to work with like the Pokemon community, trying to figure out what to do. It was like really stressful, I think. How do I break Shadow Queen's shield in Phase 2? Phase 2, yeah, I think currently Shadow Queen is invincible. Like, you just have to keep damaging her. It's just like a story part, I think. Yeah, I think you have to keep damaging her until Mario or like Goombella or whatever says, "What are we gonna do? She's invincible." You know, never beat 1,000-Year Door. That is sus. Yeah, true. The similarities between games. Actually, like, thinking back on it, I don't know if Mini-Me ever graduated. Unfortunate if he did, because, like, even though he was a bad kid, like, I liked him. I thought he was pretty cool. Nice. Never had a GameCube as a kid. Hopefully you had a Wii, because then you essentially had both. At least if you got a Wii that was pre, I think 2010 or something. At some point, Wii's stopped being made that were background that had backwards compatibility, which was like really lame. Like they just had no more GameCube ports either. But like I don't understand because a lot of Wii games at the time they still used GameCube controllers. I had the Wii, but no GameCube games. RIP. Luckily, there's some pretty good games on the Wii. Including one of the greatest games ever, Wii Sports. Like, Wii Sports is the game that turned non-gamers into gamers. And Galaxy, but I honestly think I honestly think Wii Sports probably changed the history or the timeline of video games in general. Like with how popular it was, like it straight up brought normal people, like normies, to play video games. A 222 into a 1. Oh my gosh. What is up with these numbers in the wheel? Like the numbers are there, they're just in such a bad pattern. Like, it's really rare to get the same number over and over. And the reason why that's, like, a good thing sometimes, or most of the time, is because you can get a 1, and then you know exactly, like, after the 1, you know that you're going to get a good number. But when you get 2, it's whatever. But when you get 3, that means you're more likely to get a lot of 1s in a row, too. Feels bad. Yeah, have a good night, Rain. Alright. We can do it this time. Surely. Surely RNJ will finally take pity on his son and decide to give me good RNG. Just one time, Jay. Just one time. Well, I think the real problem was that I wasn't watching a YouTube video in the background. I gotta use this time to find something good. Yes. What lolcow am I gonna watch a documentary on tonight? I'm not watching a lolcow. I'm currently watching a video of a streamer, of Asmongold reacting to a video about another streamer, Pokimane. Like there was a big cookie drama where everyone was mad because she was selling overpriced cookies. I should actually try the cookie. Like, I will say I might like the Pokimane cookie drama, whether or not like her cookies were good or anything, I have no idea. But like all the drama surrounding it definitely makes me say like I gotta see what all the hubbub is about. You know? I mean, they're probably gonna be shit. They're probably gonna be shit and be like unhealthy. So like I'm never gonna eat them again. But I gotta try a single cookie. You know what? Never mind. I don't think I'm gonna get the cookies. Like $30 to bite one cookie and then give the bag away doesn't seem worth to me. Like I'm not much of a snacker. Like I literally just wanted to try it once. Yo, you beat the shield. Let's go.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I don't know what I wonder what the result of like all the cookie drama is, if like the cookies like were taken off the market or something. Which is like, it feels bad for like the company that invested in the cookies. Actually, I don't know if I'm ever gonna say feels bad to like a random company. Like they're probably rich anyways. In all three original Paper Marios, it always has Mario being saved by the stars he collected. Yep. Well, they are, like... There's a reason he's collecting them, because without them, he can't face the final boss. So it makes sense. Although, technically, push his glasses up. If you want to be technical, Super Paper Mario doesn't actually have stars, they have pure hearts. Yo, what's up, Lag Switch? How are you doing tonight? Recalled Cookies. Am I thinking of the company that sold Lentil Crisp? No, I'm like watching like streamer drama. Like the streamer Pokimane dropped like these chocolate cookies. That they're like the exact same as other cookies that are already on the market, but they're just like super high marked up because they're Pokimane. I think they're like double the price. And everyone was raging at her, like, for trying to get the bag. But I've never heard of Lentil Crisp that's been killing people. The only thing that's been killing people that I know of recently is, the Panera Lemonade. Doing good. That's always nice, lag switch. I happen to have a Super Smash Bros. Melee game case Player's Choice. I actually am a hater of the Player's Choice games. Like, if I were to collect game cases, like I said I wanted to, I would choose to get the original, like the first release. Do game cases have first edition releases? Yo, Bon Appetit. Didn't Bon Appetit, like, get boycotted by a lot of people? Like, there was, like, a racist scandal, like, that came out with, like, hiring and the pay gap between a lot of their workers. Like, I think the most popular, like, Bon Appetit person was, I think Claire Saffitz. She ran, like, a YouTube series, like, gourmet chef tries to make gourmet and then whatever. Like, she did a lot of junk foods. Like, she made gourmet hot Cheetos, gourmet Starburst, like, whatever. Yeah, that was actually a thing. But I think it's kind of blown over now. I don't know if Bon Appetit is under new management or whatever. Yeah, just pull the first link. Yo, nice 3. Yeah, Claire's thing was called Gourmet Mix. I'm glad we're all, like, well-cultured on YouTube. Where we know, like, the random cooking videos, too. we know lolcow and cooking. Yeah, true. As a collector, like, first edition OG stuff I think is always better. Have I watched Hell's Kitchen? I've watched some Hell's Kitchen, like, clips, but I've never watched the show. It's not very interesting to me. Although there's one compilation on the Hell's Kitchen channel, like, there's, like, the funniest chef, his name was, like, Raj, and he was just, like, fumbling the whole show, and, like, he was eating a bunch of stuff, he was cooking the wrong things, it was really funny. How to Basic has a lot of good stuff, yeah. Some of my favorite, like, food videos on YouTube right now, they're like, Butcher shows us how to butcher an entire cow, or, like, Sushi Chef shows us how to cut, like, every fish. And they'll cut, like, 40 different fishes. Or is it fishies? I like saying fishies. 40 different fishies. Hell's Kitchen isn't too terrible, but it's very formulaic. Rip. I really like the Key and Peele skit for Hell's Kitchen. But I don't know if I've actually ever liked a Gordon Ramsay show or anything. Like, I think his current one is Top Chef. I don't know if he still participates in it. But yeah, they're kind of boring. Like, whatever, like, the kitchen rescue is, like, the worst kitchens in America that he goes to rescue, like, those are really boring and they never worked. Like, all the restaurants always shut down after Gordon comes in. Oh, half of the people weren't even chefs? Nice. I have not seen Gordon Ramsay's grilled cheese. I've seen Gordon Ramsay cook a burger, though, one time. It did look pretty good. A lot of his being angry stuff. I mean, how can a human being be that angry? Like, there's no way it was real, but, like, I'm also not super interested in watching people rage at others. I'm more interested in doing the raging myself. But I think the only cooking TV show I really liked, I really liked Iron Chef, like the old school Iron Chef in America, and then also the original Iron Chef. Like, those were hype. The UK ones were more inclined to succeed. Yeah, I mean, I watched a YouTube video essay recently about, like, the rescuing restaurants, and it turned out that, like, I think, like, 90% of restaurants that were ever on the show closed within a year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, within a year after the show aired, like, they were already closed. I mean, I think, like, one of the most infamous... It wasn't Bar Rescue, it was a Gordon Ramsay show where he was rescuing kitchens. Oh, it was called Kitchen Nightmare. Kitchen Nightmare, I think. But there was, like, one really notorious episode where, like, the owners were, like, complete dickheads. Like, they were rude to everyone, and they were yelling at people. Like, they in real life, they were like how Gordon Ramsay is on TV. And, like, I think Gordon Ramsay couldn't believe it when he went there. And then, like, that episode was so popular. Like, that episode was so popular that the restaurant, like, became more popular. Like, they started doing well in business. Because, like, people wanted to see, like, there's no way these people are that cringe. And they were. And now I think now they have, like, really big egos. Like, they're still, like, jerks. Is it Amy's Baking Company? I don't remember the name. Yeah, I mean... Entertainment's definitely the most important thing, right? Oh yeah, Amy's Baking Company is definitely the one then. And not gonna lie, I would go. I would go to see how, like, what's up. Yeah, true. In a sense, they succeeded. Like, they're popular. Not because... Maybe not because they're well liked, but they're getting business. Yeah, true. Well, I don't actually know if they were... I think the story behind Amy's Baking Company, I don't know if they were going under at the time of the TV show. But I think, like, one of the producers was actually sent, like, a tip. Like, they told them, like, you gotta check this place out. Like, these people are crazy. And then that's how they got on the show. Like, it wasn't a rescue, necessarily. Have I seen Bar Rescue? I have not seen Bar Rescue. My knowledge on random food TV show or shows that were on Food Network. I'm not standing on him. Come on. Ugh. I'm having the same problem over and over again, and it's, like, really annoying. Like, there's nothing I can do about it either. It's just, like, just be 1 pixel lower next time. If Luigi gets a lucky hit here, I would be so thankful. Rip. Ugh, how sad. And Luigi gets a 1? Oh my gosh. What the fuck? This one is unfixable. God damn it. Is there something wrong with my eyes? Like, can I not see? Like, where I need to jump? Jesus. Yeah, bad luck. Bad luck combined with the fact that I can't jump on these enemies. This is I think this is like the 4th or 5th enemy tonight where I'm like, instead of standing on top of them, I'm standing to the right of them when I land. I missed the first strike. Alright, well. I mean, it's weird to say this, but I think we're closing in the last run of the night already. And, like, I have not gotten a single run going so far. So, like, I think it's probably good. I think it's probably a good idea to do a no reset run. Like, it's not nice to just continue resetting. So I'm gonna make this next run a no reset run. But before that, I'm gonna go grab some more water. BRB. Alright, I am back. This is gonna be the world record for sure. For sure.
Nintendo.
Yo, the guy who ran Restaurant Impossible was a total fraud. He got fired, then rehired because he was so liked, and then fired again after they discovered his resume was a fraud. Or resume was a lie. Nice. Oh, he got fired because everything was a lie, and then he got hired back because the show was so hype. Nice. Oh, I never even tweeted out my stream. Fake streamer. Yeah, world record time. All these other ones were flukes. Thank you for the good luck, Mario fan. I could very well get the first 4 power roll ever. And then I could do it every other level too.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, Undercover Boss. I remember Undercover Boss, and I thought that was a dumb show. Like, a lot of these bosses, like, they really have nothing to do. They have nothing to do. Like, I feel like a lot of the show, like it requires your boss to, like, be, like your standard, like, I don't want to work anymore. I just hire everyone to do it, which is fine. But they have nothing to do, so they go and try to sabotage their own workers. Like, they're just random people, like, trying to make a living. Like, of course they're not gonna be... Like, a lot of the times, like, the undercover bosses would go, like, it was from, like, Home Depot. Or, like, a McDonald's or something. And then, like, they would be, like, they're working McDonald's. Like, why do you want them to care about McDonald's more than their own life, dude? Like, you don't pay them enough for that. And like they would like fire somebody that was just like, if they weren't smiling 24/7, I'm like, they'll be like, your attitude is so bad, I can't have you working here. You're gonna ruin the experience for my McDonald's customers, which is like random everyday Joe Schmoes just coming to get a burger and leaving. Like I really dislike the idea of undercover bosses. And like, the boss usually makes it out looking like a fucking angel, because they're like, oh my gosh, like, Betty, I know you're having such a hard time. Like, you want to send your son to college, and because of that, I'm gonna give you $20,000 and putting it in a college fund right now. And everyone cheers and like, wow, I should go to Home Depot now. Yeah, and meanwhile, like Betty still can't, like, afford dinner for her family. Like, she has to take out the 20K, like, dollars from the college fund so that she can clothe her kid instead. Key and Peele also has, like, a really good sketch on undercover bosses too. The Hooters episode was weird as well. True. Friggin' undercover bosses turned me into a communist, dude. Yeah, true. The CEO of, like, Home Depot, like, they get a fix and, like, save 5 employees out of their 500 that are also all in the same situation.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Lucky.
There was actually, like, a real life undercover boss like thing recently. Like, I feel like there was one time, like, a Subway, like, worker or whatever. Like I think this was on Twitter. Like, a Subway franchise owner came in and they, like, applied for their Subway job, and then the manager was, like, mean or something, and so she fired the manager. Meanwhile, they probably tell the manager to be mean to all the to all the employees anyways. Yo, what's up, Evan? Like, I think the tweet said something like, yeah, the manager, like, she was always on my ass. Like, she was telling me to hurry up, I would have no time to rest, they wouldn't let me sit down at all. And, like, meanwhile, like, that's just, like, what the job requires. Do I know what the best game ever is? Are you gonna say Mario Luigi Superstar Saga? That would be a pretty good choice. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if they required I wonder if Undercover Boss, like, in order to show the employees if the employees had to give consent, or if they just allowed you to, or like if like they were just allowed to like steal people's footage. Last time I saw the game, record was just under 114. Yeah, I got faster. There's probably a few different updates in the route since then. Like things that come to mind are probably like the Cacletta fight is completely routed or rerouted. But other than that, the Switch came out. Like I probably just got a little bit better too. Yo, Shadow Queen attempt 4. Yo, looking like me with speedrun attempts. I believe in both me and you. This will be the one that finishes. I think for the sake of a broadcast show, consent at anyone's request. Switch is not technically faster. Like, it's not changed, but it does run... It does run, like, 0.01 frames per second faster. Like, it runs at a constant 60 FPS. Instead of, like, 59.98 or something. Yeah, like I feel like I feel like I'd be able to scope out some fishy things if I was like in the Home Depot warehouse, and then like I start seeing cameras and like boom mics everywhere. Like I'd be like, oh shit, I'm about to be on TV. I'm about to act my best so I can get a huge bonus. Yeah, I'll get 110. You beat Shadow Queen, Max. Then we can call it a day. Yeah, what's up, Ike? DY for the GL. Had to do volunteering. I also had to do community service, like in high school. I actually did all my community service in like 1 year, I think. Like it was like my last requirement to graduate. I never gave back to the community, feels bad. But I ended up getting a lot of community service from like sports and stuff. Like whenever there was a swim meet, like you could volunteer to do the timing or stuff or help set up or whatever. You get a few hours from that. So, like it was really easy. I had to do 60 hours. But like I don't think I ever had to go out of my way to do any volunteering or anything.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Apparently Martha McBride, some random country singer, had a Sam's Club deal to volunteer. Yo, that's actually hype. The soup kitchen photo op, then to immediately leave 5 minutes after. Yo, true, Duskflame. I do think we're gonna get world record right now. This is possibly the last run of the night. Hopefully if it gets past power. Otherwise, I might do a salty run back. But I was talking about earlier before I started this run that, like, I think it's better to, instead of resetting every single time, like to try and just keep a run going, even if it's not perfect anymore. So I was hoping to make this a no reset. I love that they requested, do not interact with this human. She is not a real human. She is an ascended human being that you don't have permission to speak to. I watched an episode of My Strange Addiction, and a woman was addicted to eating mattress. Yo. Well, some people are addicted to like eating random. What's like a terrible for you snack? Yeah, some people are addicted to eating like Pokemon cookies. How does that fly up there? And if you think about it, how much worse is a mattress for you than those cookies? A woman addicted to drinking Febreze. Alright, I think chemicals is where I draw the line. I saw the leaked DMs. What did the leaked DMs say? I saw that, I think the leaked DMs actually came from Dream. Like, the Minecrafter. And, like, I saw, like, I hovered through his video, like, on the thumbnail, and I saw that Pokemon was on there, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Saw an episode where someone's addicted to drinking 24... Okay. Somebody being addicted to 24 Cokes a day, that's just real. Like, I know people that only drink soda. Like, they would drink more Cokes if they could. Like, they don't reach 24 a day, I think, but they would drink more Cokes if they could handle it. Fucking hell, dude. That one was impossible because like the way that I was positioned on the stairs, like I couldn't hit him. Alright, we're doing a salty run back. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I don't care about finishing runs. I care about getting the God run. From here on out. That single fly, I even went all the way around him. All the way around the fly. So I had space to attempt it correctly. And then he immediately hit me. He immediately jumped at me instead of staying up. I think Pokemon was saying how the cookies are just repackaged regular cookies. And sold at a higher price. I mean, I think that's a good. Like, isn't that what people wanted her to say? Like, that's exactly what they are. People were mad, though. But, like, I don't know why. I wish I did buy the bathwater. Like, what did people do with the bathwater? Like, there's no way somebody... Oh, okay, I take that back. People definitely drank it, but what else are you gonna do with the water? Like, I would preserve it and be like, look guys, I have the last remaining bathwater, like, ever. And then I'll try and sell it to a simp for, like, millions of dollars. I feel like Belle Delphine got really popular because she was cosplaying. She was pretty much cosplaying as an anime girl in real life, and all the weebs were like, "Oh my god, this is my dream girl." Well, like, if she sold something, I could definitely... I could have seen me becoming a fan of Belle Delphine if she wasn't, like, completely insane. Like, if she marketed herself a little bit better, like, instead of selling bathwater, if she sold, like, if she sold, like, an anime figure or something, I could see myself buying that. Although I technically don't own a single anime figure. I really need to step up my nerd game for sure. Jerry Springer was hype? Rip Jerry? I've heard the name Jerry Springer, but I've never heard or watched any of their content. Like, was he like he was like an old school comedian or something? I think he had a show, like the Jerry Springer show. But yeah, I never watched it.
Bye bye.
The Jerry Springer show was goated. I would say I have to watch it, but there's no way I'm gonna watch like an old TV show. I ain't got time for that, that's for sure. Poor Luigi, he never wanted to be a part of it. True. I am glad as well that he is. Like, Luigi makes the game. He's the real main character. It should be named Luigi and Mario. Superstar Saga.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Lucky. Okie dokie. Ako natuturo sa Rebaro. Let's go. Okie dokie.
Damn, is there like drama happening on YouTube every single week? What the heck? I feel like every time I look, there's a new like streamer reacts to random drama, and the video's like 3 hours long. YouTube's a drama site now. That's a PogChamp. Like, it gives me more stuff to watch in the background of speedruns. Like, I can't wait till my drama comes up. And it's like the title of, like, the expose video is gonna be, like, this can't be real, and it's, like, a thumbnail of me. And then, like, the drama will be, like, I'm so good at this game, like, people will think I cheated, but in fact, I'm just a god. Yeah, see me on Turkey Tom next week. Oh yeah, that guy too. It's crazy, like how certain people, like, they post, like, hour-long videos, like, every other day. Like, how is this even possible? Although, I guess technically I post, like, a 3-hour-long video almost every day. But it's me streaming, not, like, actual content. Not true. If it's their main job, I can see that. Like, I don't know how many YouTubers, like, if they're a full-time YouTuber, I don't know how many of them actually work, like, full days work. Like, how technically, like, regular working hours, like, 8 hours, let's say. But, like, yeah, if they are taking it like that, then I guess it makes sense they're outputting that much. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know why. I started pressing the start button. Like, the start button was gonna do anything in that scenario. Right, I think my brain is a little melted, actually. Maybe this should be the last run of the night. Which was the original plan. But we'll still make it as good as possible. Oh my god. Alright. I'm not gonna take my eyes away from the screen anymore. I'm not even gonna blink. Eesh. Hopefully I get a lucky hit to save me some time. Cause I think I've lost like a second and a half maybe just from, like, sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, like, I'm watching this stupid-ass drama video in the background instead of actually playing the game. That's so clutch of me. I need to get an optimal gaming posture, which is, for me, chair laid back and feet on top of the desk. And you get lucky hits in the Fawful fight. I'm not sure, but if I had to guess, it would probably be impossible. Like, I don't think it's possible to do more than 2 damage. And that might not be because of power, it might be like a scripted fight in terms of damage. Like, I've never seen one, and I've never seen one on Bowser either, which is also a tutorial fight. Or any of the other tutorial fights, for that matter, like the Hammer Bros.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Yeah, it would make sense that scripted fights are like that. Yeah, in order to make sure scripted fights stay on script as well, this game actually has a like a battle threshold, or like a damage threshold of 5,000 HP. So let's say, like, for example, Bowletta has 500 HP. There's also a second threshold of 5,000 HP that's like the true HP value of every single enemy. And if you ever do more than 5,000 damage, the battle will always finish. Like, it won't even... Like, the normal HP value causes the script of the finishing battle animation, but the 5,000 HP value, like, I think, like, the battle just ends, and it starts glitching out. Like, there's nothing... Like, the game doesn't have, like, anything programmed after that. It's really weird. Like, it's so weird that I'm having a hard time explaining it. You can definitely get... Bowletta is not a scripted fight. Like, I mean scripted in terms of, like, every turn is the same. And, like your damage is constant. Although in the remake easy mode, you now skip the Bowser dialogue in the Fawful fight. Is that true? Like, it would make sense to me that in normal mode, you skip tutorials. But is that true for easy mode? Like, it seems reversed to me that easy mode should have the tutorials. But speaking of easy mode too, in the speedrun for the remake, there's no separate category, but you can choose to use easy or normal. I know a lot of the Japanese runners, specifically the previous world record holder, he thought of easy and normal as two separate categories, I think. Because he only played on normal mode. But like, when American players started playing as well, they just chose to use easy mode because it's way faster. Oh, you skip the dialogue because you do more damage. That makes sense, then. Yeah, maybe one of the ways that the original game helps scripted fights stay scripted is they cap the damage. But like, with extra damage, you start skipping stuff, like in the remake. Oh, the remake also has the double jump instead of single jumps. Yeah, that's true. Like, the remake is like a completely different game, honestly. Even if it's a remake, like, a lot of mechanics have been changed. You can first strike with hands in the remake. I never thought about that in the original. Like, I don't think I've ever used first strike with hand powers. I really only used it for jump. I don't think there's very many spiny enemies in the game other than the spinies themselves. But like, it's very rare that you have an enemy you can't jump on, other than like a boss. But yeah, jump is definitely the strongest normal attack for me. Oh, the pest nuts as well are also spiky. You cannot jump on them without the spiny badge. I wonder how many stats did they mess up or mess around with in the remake. I think for the most part, a lot of things are changed. It's not like Super Mario RPG where pretty much the game is the same. Like, I don't think they changed a single stat from any enemy in the game. I changed up my timing on the roulette. And it looks like it helped, because we got 2 2s now. Yo, Razzo, thank you for the good luck. I don't know if you can first strike in the OG with hand powers. I was talking about it earlier, I've just never tried it. One sec to answer that question. I actually have to read it. Well, I actually don't know which is faster, the remake or the original in terms of glitchless. The remake does have fast-forward cutscenes, but the game itself in glitchless is a faster game. Like, because, like, yeah, the remake can fast-forward the cutscene. But I would have to look at the leaderboards, and then there's also the fact that the current Superstar Saga glitchless world record isn't optimized either. The remake definitely isn't either, but there's not really anybody working towards optimizing the remake. But I think the current glitchless time is 3:21. No swag. And I don't know if the remake's time can go under 3:20. Dang. Attempt number 5, had her at 32. Rip. You're getting close though, Max. Yeah, don't give up, Max. Maybe you might have to change up your strategy again. Like, I know during Grodus you were asking about Power Lift. Power Lift is one of the most important moves in that game. It increases both your power and your defense. So if you're dying to stuff, like having 2 or 3 extra defense is really helpful. And like I think it costs 3 FP or 2 SP or 3 SP, and you can use it multiple times throughout the fight. Like I would always have power lift on. That might be what you need. You're using power lift now, Rip. Yeah, maybe you could also switch up your badges. If you're having trouble, like make sure to dodge for super attack using Vivian's Veil. Yeah, I think Cacletta is probably the biggest difficulty spike in the entire series. Okay. I had to take a look where he was gonna go after. That's why I did 2 jumps instead of 1. You might also be under-leveled, who knows? Like, like you said you're 24 earlier, so you're probably around level 25 now. Like, I'm usually, like, higher 20s. And, like, having an extra badge or, like, 5 extra HP is really important, too. Yeah, I think Shadow Queen's harder, but, the game itself is a little bit harder as well. Ah, double 2. I am so close yet still so far from having good power. Yeah, cause like overall, like Superstar Saga goes from maybe a 5 out of 10 difficulty to like an 8 or 9 out of 10. But Thousand Year Door, I think, has a pretty well-balanced difficulty curve. You gotta get your big power bounces up. On a like, Shadow Queen has 150 HP. You definitely be hitting a lot of power bounces. Low minigame. Well, I think the master fight is pretty easy, I think. Like, you can beat the master fight, like, I think the first time you get to Toad Town or something. Like, it's that easy. I think all you need is, like, bow or something. There's probably a YouTube video on it. Yeah, just Stone Cap. True. Yeah, Stone Cap and Watt would probably destroy every master fight. Oh my god! I'm not paying attention again! No! I'm just pressing A, I was supposed to heal! Oh my gosh! My brain has been melted. Alright. That's it. We're doing one last salty run back. One last salty run back. Whatever happens, happens.
Nintendo.
My brain will melt so far that it will evaporate into brain vapor. And then a new brain will form inside my skull, and that brain will finally be able to get the 110 on this run. Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy. This is not going to be a no reset. We're just going for it. Yeah. Uhurus. Alright, true. Yeah, we both failed, Max. We both failed our last attempts at Shadow Queen and the speedrun. Like, this one for sure, though. I believe in both of us. I don't even want to think about it being invalid. Like this run is just gonna world record here and now. Yeah, true. All you need to do to win is say, nah, I got this.
Let's go.
So how does Birdo lose the explosive voice? What's the theory? I don't even know. My personal theory, this one's unconfirmed. I'll drop you guys a actual headcanon theory instead of something that I've confirmed with the Nintendo already. My personal theory on Birdo's voice is that Kecletta never actually intended to give Peach Bomb voice. Like she just stole the voice itself. The bomb voice is actually Birdo's power. Like Birdo can throw like exploding eggs at you, so she's just turning her eggs into text boxes and she's shooting it out of Peach's mouth, you know? And then when the Beanstar broke, when all the Peach voice bots broke, Birdo's voice was finally fixed. Or Bowser, true. Yeah, tab number 6.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Lucky. Okie dokie.
No pose on Luigi. That's RNG manipulation for all 3s.
O manatuturo to rin araw. Let's go. Okie dokie. Let's go. Okie dokie.
When I said all 3s, I meant all 3s on level 3 and above. Shadow Queen has 150 HP. Is that the most out of any Paper Mario boss? I'm not sure. Maybe like later games have more HP. But I think in terms of Thousand Year Door, I don't think it's not true either. Like there's a super boss you can fight later. But I think Super Dementio might have 200 HP. I think Sticker Star might have a lot of HP as well. Same with Color Splash and with whatchamacallit, Origami King. But like in that game, the HP values are inflated a lot too. Like Mario himself can get over 100 HP. Technically, she has 210 HP due to her second phase. Well, yeah, technically you have to do 210 HP of damage to beat her, but like her max health value is 150. She can just heal. What are the max stats you can get in this game? You can get... I think technically you can get over 9999 or 999. But like, once you start getting over 999, I think the game gets a little glitchy with how it displays your damage. And the way the damage formula works is you can do, like, the highest amount of damage you can do is 19,000 damage, like with a single hit. But if your power ends up going too high, and I'm not talking about like 999, like I'm talking about if your power goes past like 1,400 or something, like the damage formula will like go all the way around back to 0, and you'll start doing like 2 damage again. I actually have a YouTube short on that called "Doing Max Damage in Superstar Saga." Check it out. YouTube shorts are back, by the way. I'm trying to make a YouTube short like once a week. So hyped for world record right now? Yo, true. About YouTube shorts like Stardew Valley YouTubers. I don't actually play Stardew Valley. I have very little knowledge of it. I haven't even seen much gameplay. But I think a lot of my YouTube short, like specifically one YouTube short, still pops off. Like it has almost 100,000 views on it. Like people really like it. And it's like it's just like an overview of like the glitches / speedrun of Superstar Saga. Like I'm just doing like a bunch of crazy things throughout the whole minute. 2.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Yo, lucky hit. Let's get one on Tolstar.
Okie dokie.
Go back to phase 2, nice. Alright. Let's Spirit Bomb, let's send some love to Max. He can finally beat Shadow Queen on this attempt. Our Spirit Bomb will grant him maybe an extra lucky hit, an extra power bounce, an extra roulette spin, get a triple shine sprite.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
That'd be hype. Bro's best bed you. I don't even know what you were trying to say, Meme Hawk.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
We got our champion. Now let's get a 3. I'll take the 2 for now. So let's go. Yeah, we got a mushroom, we got 2 power, we got our 2 extra power so far. Things are looking up. Why do I collect coins? So in order to fight Tolstar, you actually have to come in with 100 coins. So I get exactly 100 coins throughout 3 different battles and all the multi-coin blocks that I hit throughout this area. Yeah, and if you miss a single coin, you end up losing time. And if you miss 2 coins, there's not actually any backup coins other than 1. So this is like a really important thing to practice when you're speedrunning this game, because the multi-coin blocks actually have a decently strict timing to them in order to get all 10 coins out of them. Why does Mario get hit in this fight? Well, he doesn't intentionally get hit. Like, he doesn't have to take damage or anything. I'm just mashing A during that because whenever I'm mashing A, it's because Tolstar has the text boxes that signify which attack he's gonna do. Whether he's gonna throw the spike ball, like, jumping or on the ground. And I'm just mashing the text in case the second one has text. So during that mash, if the spike ball ever targets Mario, he will get hit. But sometimes, depending on who you take damage with earlier on, like to the super flies. Now, if you do notice, I do not counterattack the super flies. That's because counterattacking is actually slower than getting hit by them. And both Mario and Luigi are able to one-shot them without a counterattack. So depending on who they hit, Mario might have lower HP, and he can't ever take 2 hits from Toll Star. So if that happens, I'll have to be careful when I'm mashing for text to make sure Mario doesn't get hit. Yo, Vivian's Fiery Jinx is goated, I agree. I really like that move. NPC. That beanie wanted me. Yo, nice ledge boost. And we finally did it. We hit every enemy with a first strike. We thought it wasn't possible at first, throughout all the runs tonight, but we proved myself wrong, I guess. Have to go? Alright, thanks for the good luck, Jutton. Yo, got the bingo, nice. Ah, double 2 into double 1. We still don't have good power. I'm still looking for a 2 on the next fight. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for the good luck, Jutton. Have a good night. Yep. Yeah, I think that bingo will carry you through the rest of the fight, Max. Alright. Luigi wanted to jump on Huhurus instead of talking to him. Oop. Alright, give us the 2. Please. Oh my gosh! 5, was that 5 or 6 ones in a row? Wow, I get a 3 right after that. After everything that has happened with power throughout this entire stream, it ends with an invalid run that ends up getting a 3. Ugh. Can't say I'm surprised though with how bad my luck has been. I'm on a pretty long streak of getting pranked. But I guess we'll finish this off. No mistakes so far, so I'm currently happy with my level of play, which is important, I guess.
Saga.
Alright, this was almost like...
Oh yeah.
This was almost a great run, but unfortunately we had to do that rewind for the good power. Yeah, if I didn't have to rewind, I'd probably have somewhere close to a 30-15 currently, and the run would still be eligible for leaderboard. But sometimes you gotta roll with what you get, you know? Oh my god, that is so close, Max. Attempt number 7 ended at 10 HP. I believe in you on attempt number 8. Unfortunately, I'm not doing it in attempt number 8 for this run tonight. But I believe in you. By tomorrow, I'll have beaten the witch who has traumatized me for the last 2 hours. Yo, that's hype. Don't stop until you beat her. Yeah, you gotta have the will to fight in order to beat Shadow Queen for sure. Yeah, that's hype. Yeah, like I think the fight is really awesome itself. Like, I had trouble with the Shadow Queen fight when I was first playing too, but like, I'm the same. Like, I don't feel I don't like feel like I would ever lose motivation just because like it feels like stimulating to my brain by trying to figure out how to beat her, you know? And I just so happen to feel the same about speedrunning. That's why I'm always on the grind.
Let's go. Okie dokie. Oh yeah.
Getting some water. Yeah, gotta hydrate for Shadow Queen for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that Spiny wanted me. A strawberry candy cane? Maybe a hot take, but I think it's probably pretty lukewarm. I don't actually like candy canes that much. I'm not big on like the sugar candy stuff. Like when it comes to sweets, I like chocolate. Chocolate! Did you say chocolate? Yeah, I'm basically the chocolate guy from SpongeBob. I will kill whatever chocolate. Even dark chocolate sometimes, but usually I'm a milk and white chocolate for sure. Dang, I've never seen him in that position. I thought he was under the block itself. I had to move around. Yeah, I like the puzzles in this game more. Yeah, milk chocolate's delicious. Back on BIS versus SSS? True. Although I'm not trying to get into it. Easy money. So I think I'm gonna be 31-2. Yep. Oh, but I have low stash, which is not optimal, that's for sure. 31-2, jump 3-3. Yeah, like I might have said this last run, or excuse me, last stream, but I usually tell what is an acceptable run by Queen Bean by seeing whether or not it is under 41 minutes. And this run unfortunately is not, so is not like fast enough for me. But that's all because I had bad power. Like I had to use the rewind function, but like by my level of play, if I had just gotten good power in the first place, this would be well under 41 minutes. So, like in practice, this is a really good run. Let's remember to equip the badge. Me jumping, like just spamming random movement, accidentally like not letting me in the pipe.
Let's go.
Alright, we are currently set up for the Luigi death at the end. Nice menu. Alright, now we're double set up for the Luigi death at the end. Yo, we actually got it. That's the first time I've gotten, like, any Luigi death, either on this fight or the previous one in a while. I was on a Luigi death drought. He was living the past, like, 3 days. Oh, wow. I actually have really low stash points. Luigi has constantly been getting 1s in stash, and Mario only got a 2 instead of a 3, which is, it's not uncommon, but after not putting stash at all throughout the past 6 level ups, it's really, it's not uncommon to see a 3 as well. Yo, phase 2, good luck, Max, good luck. Got the invisible wall right there. Yeah, love the forest music. Do all Mario RPGs just have great forest music? We have the rawest forest. Bro. Yeah, the rawest forest theme from SMRPG. Shoutouts if you know what that video is. Bruh, I haven't done that in a while. Like, getting hit with Luigi there, again, is like a serious mistake. It means, you're messing up really bad when that happens. Like, if that happens, it means you were not even close to the correct pixel. He's in a good position right now. Yo, you're gonna win this one with the power of the Cherry Boys. Let's go. Yo, this speedrun is looking pretty cherry itself right now. Yeah, look at that. First try, but losing a lot of time to me accidentally rejoining Mario. Wow. Alright, well, I think that's gonna kill the run. Look at that, like, I was 1 pixel off, like, I just didn't have enough room to dodge it. Rip. Well, I was continuing that run until I ended up seeing any significant mistakes. And unfortunately, we just saw one. Feels bad. Yeah, I was really happy with that run, even without like I still got the first try barrel storage, which is a 1 frame trick, and like the only thing that went wrong up to that point was just me having bad power. Everything else was like perfectly fine. Some would say perfect, but yeah, not a great stream today. I think. Yeah, I'll hang out for a little bit while you beat Shadow Queen Max. What's a game I could play to gain collection? I could play Binding Blade. Wait, this is not Binding Blade, it's just called Fire Emblem? What the heck? Formatting save data?
Choose a game. Super Mario. Let's go.
Bro. I actually don't know,
Just what I needed. Let's go.
this is the best, this is the best Mario Bros. Game, by the way.
Just what I needed.
Did you know I can play... Can you play e-reader levels on the Switch?
Let's go.
I thought that was gonna give me another leaf. Oh, there goes my leaf. There goes my bigness. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. You could use the rewind function on this now. Oh my god, it changes. Yeah, the E-card levels. Apparently you're able to play them on this version. I don't know how though. Oh, so that's how it works.
Just what I needed.
Oh, that was a little spooky. I think I would actually be interested in speedrunning Mario 3 all levels. Yo, you got the bingo? Let's go. Bro, I am in P-Speed. Alright, this is it, Max. I believe in you. All my hopes and dreams are on you right now. Well, I don't know. Really? Yeah, I don't know if I would do Mario Advance 4 versus Mario Bros. 3. Probably Mario Bros. 3. But I think they're very strict. Like, they want you to play on the original console.
Just what I needed. Just what I needed.
Bro, that's cringe.
Just what I Just what I needed. What I needed.
Bet you guys didn't know about that one, huh?
Just what I needed.
That. You can use that stuff. How do you, I thought I pressed L last time, but I didn't get it. There's 64 HP. I actually don't remember this level. I don't know where the next warp whistle is. Bro.
Here I go.
No. I'm blind. Where's the other one? Oh my god. I just don't remember. I'll take a flower. That was a prank.
Just what I needed.
I'll take that. There's a wall on top. There's a ceiling. Ah, rip Max. Unable to beat it tonight, huh? Going for the tomorrow. Alright, I guess that means I'm closing up shop too. Right after this level. Good try though. You got close a couple of times. That's hype. But yeah. I'm gonna call it there for tonight. As always, I say good night to YouTube first. So at my YouTube chat, TYTY for watching. Good night.